Hi guys, thanks for joining me for Midnight Tarot. Today I am using the Zoltan Tarot deck. I did that upside down. Sorry. Zoltan Tarot. It is actually a Mayan tarot deck. I'm infatuated with the Mayan culture. I've had this deck for a couple of years now, and I still just do not know all of the symbolism well enough to quite read this one like without looking at the book, other than using just like the rote memory of Rider-Waite-Smith. Each deck has its own like language and own personality, and so you really see that with the symbolism here. So I went ahead and pulled the cards in first and looked at the book because it does have like its own way of presenting things. So here we have the Five of Jades, which is similar to the Five of Pentacles, and then the Priest in reverse, which is similar to the Hierophant. Here it's more like a shaman. With the Five of Jades, we've got this man here who he is ill. He is wasting away. He is malnourished. He is diseased. He's leaning on two staffs to get through life, and the jaguar, like that is death, is like stalking him, like slowly stalking him, his every move, and it will eventually pounce with its jagged, sharp claws. The next one is the Priest in reverse, very similar to the Hierophant. This is like more like a shaman though, like someone who has one foot in the current world and one foot more in like our primitive world. One foot in the here and now and one foot in the more spiritual astral realms. Things like that. The priest he hears the words of God or goddess or all the gods, but he hears the universe talking to him, and he delivers that message to the people. And he is not a hunter-gatherer, or she is not just busy cooking and birthing and sewing. The priest is usually someone who has went on a spiritual journey and doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the society, but at the same time hears those messages from the universe and is able to deliver messages that the entire community benefits from, and keeps the entire community like growing on a spiritual level and also like surviving on a physical level, because of the fact that the shaman, the priest, is so in tune with nature and earth and ancestors and spirit guides. So how these two cards correlate together is actually very, very interesting. What we have here, what I'm seeing here, is a lot of people are getting sick. I'm not talking about the CV. I'm talking about like ascension symptoms. I'm talking about getting headaches here. Getting headaches up here. That is your crown chakra and your third eye trying to open up. So you need to like work on decalcifying the pineal gland. You're starting to get visions, and you may be even wondering if you need to go to an eye doctor. You might get like a ringing in the ears, and it's just like incessant and it's driving you crazy. Again, you may feel like you need to go to the doctor. That is spirit trying to talk to you. Sometimes it's ancestors, sometimes it's fairies, sometimes it's ghosts, sometimes it's the spirit world trying to talk to you. Your reason why you're getting headaches is you're getting downloads from the universe, or possibly like even spirit or your higher self trying to channel through you because you have messages that you need to give. your body may start rejecting a lot of foods that you're used to because it's trying to realign itself. This things that you were using to nourish yourself are no longer nourishing yourself. Your sleep patterns are changing because your body is trying to realign itself with the stars and the moon. I can guarantee you, if you start following, you don't even have to follow astrology, just follow the moon patterns and the waning and the waxing, the dark moon and the new moon, how much your life is going to change, and it will actually start to make sense, because things are not supposed to be flat across the board all the time. And this whole world is so quick to diagnose someone with like a bipolar disorder. We're supposed to go in cycles, but we're not taught that, and we're not taught how to appreciate the cycles, and we're not taught how to respond and act and prepare for those cycles. And so that's why we get a lot of people with mania. And so that, again, that all goes back to this Five of Pentacles. It's that illness. Okay. And that death is stalking you. Why are we having this illness? The Ascension symptoms. So with the Priest in reverse, that is talking about trying to fit into the social norm and it not working. There are some times when like that's okay, and there's sometimes when that's even like the thing to do, is to have like that strict, like a certain strictness in your life. But now is not that time. Your body is adjusting and adapting to new frequencies, new changes that are going on in the universe, whether you want to believe it or not. And trying to fit in with the social norm is not going to work right now. It's making you ill. It's making you sick. That is why you're having these problems. You were put on this earth for a very important reason. And you're also put on this earth to interact with the other people on this earth and to, share your experiences and share your lessons learned. And so helping other people learn from your lessons, and you in turn learning from other people's lessons, and also to help people when people need help. You have a gift. Not everybody's necessarily a healer. Some people are healers, some people are teachers, some people are poets, some people are singers, some people are artists. Some people read these ancient occult books that are very like cryptic and hard to understand, and they're able to take them and put them into more modernized terminologies that can help us. There's a lot of different roles that people play in this earth. Some people are entertainers, and that is their job, is to wow us or surprise us or to shock us or to make us smile and laugh. We all have a purpose here, and trying to like shove that down into a little box so you fit in with the rest of the herd is not going to work. I get it. It's very tempting right now. There's a lot of craziness going on in the world with the CV, and there's riots everywhere. There are entire countries that are just shutting down and falling apart, and there's more people dying from lack of food and resources than there are from some of these mystery illnesses that are going on right now. There's a lot of issues that our planet is going through, and it's very, very tempting to just want to like kind of go with the flow, ostrich with our head in the sand. If we don't see it, then it's not affecting us, with our blinders on. That is not going to work anymore. That is not going to cut it anymore. And it's getting to the point where your body cannot physically fucking handle it anymore. Okay? Cannot physically handle it anymore. You are upgrading, you are advancing, you might be getting psychic inclinations, you might be getting these like crazy dreams that don't even really feel like dreams. You might be astro traveling and you not even know it, getting deja vus, getting synchronicities. There's a lot of things that are going on. A lot of people are feeling just like you're feeling. And if you put your head down and try to hide who you are and try to hide your experiences, not only are you doing yourself a disservice, but you're doing the person next to you across the street, 3 blocks down, a disservice. Because just as much as you're sitting in your room thinking that you don't fit in and that if you don't behave a certain way that you're going to be singled out from the pack, that's going to make that person and that person and that person feel the same way, when actually you're surrounded by people who are going through the same things that you're going through, but nobody's talking about it because everything's so very hush. We can't rock the boat anymore, right? But that's wrong. Because death is stalking you. Evolve, or there's a consequence. You look up Alan Watts on YouTube. Go look up, or Google or whatever your preferred search engine is. But look up Alan Watts, Memento Mori. Watch it, listen to it, read it. And then, I don't care if you listen to metal, Lamb of God, Memento Mori. If you don't like metal, at least read the lyrics, okay? The reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling is because you're trying to fit in with a social norm that's actually deconstructing right now. Not everybody feels the little box that everybody's trying to fit into, and everybody, thinks that if they can fit into that little box, then that's going to solve all their problems. It's less and less people who are actually like this. The status quo is fucking crumbling. Why would you want to be a part of a system that no longer works in your physical body? Because that's still very much connected to like the earth and the cycles, is getting sick because of it, because you're not allowing yourself to grow. You were born with a gift. You were born with a purpose. It is now time to allow yourself to grow. Experiment with different things and put it out there. Start having conversations with people that you wouldn't normally have conversations with, or subject matters that you wouldn't normally have, conversations about. You're like, oh, I'm having the biggest case of deja vu right now, when you're standing in line at the grocery store or whatever. It's time to branch out. It's time to experience new things, and it is time to kind of become your own shaman. You know what I mean? Like step out of the norm, express yourself in whatever. Even if you're a terrible dancer, dance. At least you tried. And that you may not be good at that, but you might meet somebody else who's like, oh, well, I also go to these art classes. And then you start going to art classes and you find out you're a great artist. Whatever, just get out there and try it and do it. It doesn't matter if you're good or not. Find the things that feed your soul. Feed your soul. And then share that with the world. The world needs you. The world needs you. And I guarantee you, once you start letting that freak flag fly, you're going to start feeling more authentic and more comfortable in your own skin. And people are going to start to recognize that, and they're going to start taking you more seriously. Because the reason why you've been struggling your whole life is not because you don't fit in. It's because you're trying to fit into this paradigm that's crumbling. You incarnated at a very, very interesting time in humanity's history. So buckle up, Buttercup. The advice of our parents and grandparents may not necessarily be applicable anymore. And it's time to just put yourself out there and start living your life. Memento mori. Death is stalking. But what's on the other side? What if you push yourself forward? It's glory. Glory is awaiting you. Life, breath, prana, energy. It's there and it's waiting for you. All right, guys. Pretty interesting little reading there. I hope you guys enjoyed my little channeling, my little rant. I enjoy these little chats that we have. Please let me know if this made any sense to you, if you can understand or relate to this. Drop it in the comments. And I don't have a day set aside this week for tarot readings. I think, well, as far as any new openings, like I think I am pretty much full this week. So I will let you guys know next week when I have some more availability. I love doing readings for you guys. So yeah, I will let you guys know next week whenever I have some more availability. But for sure, take care of yourself, okay? Drink lots of water, get plenty of sunshine, all right? Try something new. Blessings.